In the database, I'll take, this is the database name. Use Adventure Works. So just I have downloaded this from the Microsoft website, and I have stored here the batch file. So I'm in this particular database now. So if you see here, we have one table. Let me consider this is a person dot address. Select star from person dot address. From this table, it is going to be retrieve the complete data, whatever we have. It will retrieve complete data from the table person dot address. So it is executing the query. So approximately we have 19,614 rows we have in this. Accessing complete data from address table in person schema. Okay, so I have to retrieve some data. We'll work on it now. Only I have to retrieve address, ID, postal code, and city. Only 3 columns, or else I would like to access display. No, that will be represents as comment here. So it is not going to be executed. So only we are going to be execute this particular query. So then it is going to be access the complete data what we have in a table. So if you see here, ID is one column, we have address 1, address line 2, city, state province ID, postal code, spatial location, row GUID, like many things are there. Modified date, which one? So whenever I'm executing this command, it is going to be load the complete data from the table. Actually, we have this table here.
Just copy your
Drag and drop, or else you can write here like select. Yeah, 1 minute. So person is a schema. In that schema, it is going to be provide all the details to us, whichever the table we need, we can able to take it. So we additional contact info. So then like this also we can able to write it. Here business entry ID, first name, middle name, last name, telephone number, like all the data is there. Here if you see, we have only 10 rows of data. Here we can able to see 10 rows of data we have here. So like another one, if you want to get it, let me consider production product. So if I want to access the data from it, select start from, select start from, so production dot product, right? So like this we can able to take the schema in that table. So just will be accessing what the data we have in the specific table. So 504 records we have. So which will be seems like we are working in a real-time environment. For that purpose only Microsoft is providing this data for the learners to practice in the official website itself. So I would like to display product ID, name, and product number, and we can able to take safety stock level or some other thing, or I'll take sell start date, modify date. These columns we will retrieve. For that we'll see select from production dot product. So what are the things we need to display? What are the columns we have to display? So just I'll be taking product ID is a column. So see here, if you select this, that will be a table. If you see the left side of product, we have the symbol as table. So we have to take this product. So there is a column in that product table. So then I would like to display product number as well. So product number. Then I would like to display cell start date, cell end date. So both the things also we can display. Cell start date, cell end date. See, whatever it may be, the order of columns we are writing here to display, in that order only it is going to be displayed. It does not consider what order of columns we have in a table. But here, whatever it may be the order we are giving, based on that order only it is going to be retrieve the data for us. And one more thing here, whatever we are working with the select query, it will be helpful for us to see the data here, but it is not going to be perform the changes to the table directly. So because select is useful for accessing the data as per our requirement, we can able to write a query and we can able to see the data what we have in the table. So we can see, suppose if I'm going to be access only product ID, product numbers, cell start date, cell end date, just those data is going to be displayed for us. It is not going to be allow us to modify. It is not going to be perform the changes into the particular table. Just for visibility purpose, it is going to be display the data just for visibility purpose. Yeah. Now, if we execute this, product ID, product number, cell date, cell end date. So we can able to get, so for all 504 rows, we have the data. See, these are all the data we have here. Yeah, I have executed this.
Suppose we want to go back again from top, like.
Yeah, what do you want to see?
No, like question address. Again, we need to execute from
Yeah,
there.
we can execute and we can able to see that. Just this is editor where we can able to write the query. So I can able to execute this. So whatever we are executing, it is going to be display the data out here. So I want to display only the product ID, product number, cell start date, cell end date. For the product ID, we have 318. So I want to display the data for the product ID 318. So where condition will write product ID is 318. It is going to be display all the data. That is product ID, product number, cell start date, cell end date of this particular product 318. Now I have to display all records, the complete record of the product ID 318. So in that particular case, here instead of giving this star, the complete details about 318, it is going to be displayed. As we discussed in the previous class, row in a sense, it is going to be give about one particular thing. Column is one category of data. It is going to be represent. See, for the product ID 318, it is going to be display all the data. See here, we are accessing display the product ID, product number, cell starting date, and cell ending date. So for all the products, automatically it is going to be get. See, whatever it may be the query we are having, based on that we have to look into the table. What is the column names we have in the table? For that related, see, for product ID, we have product ID. This is a column name we have for product, sorry, name, product name, sorry, product number only, product number. So as per the column, whatever the name we have, that we are going to be give here. And cell start date, cell end date, it is going to be display. Now, I would like to display the complete display the details of product ID is 318. We can able to write it. For product ID 318, I need to display the name and product number. Name and product number. See here, display the name, product number of product ID 318 from production product, where product ID is 318. What are the columns I need to display here? So first for 31 product ID, right? I would like to display here name, product number. Name, product number. It is going to be display. So if I would like to display name, product number, and one more column will take, amount will take, just will verify that whether it is there or not. Shall we take this reorder point or safety stock level? So I'll take it as production dot product I would like to display name. I'll be displaying product number, safety stock level. So those three things only it is going to be displayed. If we are retrieving the product ID is 319, suppose what are the product IDs we have? See once. 319 is there. 315 is not there, product ID. 315 is not there. If we are accessing the data for 315, what will happen? We'll see. It is going to be display no rows. Nothing, because it is empty, because it is empty, so it is not going to be displayed. Multiple that what we have to discuss. Logical operators we have, by using logical operators we can able to combine, so that we will discuss.